Hello, my name is Ron Winter. Today I'd like to share with you features and benefits with my Fishmaster 196 by Starcraft. I believe it's a game changer for the trolling, big water trolling. So I'm going to get this camera and we'll do a walkthrough. This boat is 19 foot 9 inches, has a 100-inch beam, 6 foot tall enclosure. It's powered by a 150 Mercury 4-stroke, which is in its second year of production. I use it to troll with. It has a top speed of 44 miles per hour, and that's with a 19-pitch prop, aluminum prop. I'd like to draw your attention to there's no kicker motor and no swim ladder. The reason for this is I like the extra room for netting fish and for working on the riggers here in the back. Let's climb up and tell you about the ride. This boat, when you cross Lake Champlain at its widest point, and you're encountering 1 to 2 foot waves, rides on top, and you don't get the banging and crashing. It has a very fiberglass-like ride. And how they achieved this, here's a miniaturized model stringer system. Came from Starcraft. Picture this at about 10 times the size under this floor. Okay, when you hit waves, first let's go back. They're filled. All these cavities are filled in with foam, and when you hit waves, this thing bends and flexes and absorbs a lot of that energy. So, to give you an example, when I stomp my foot, hear how solid that floor is? That's due to that structure, and all those cavities filled into that stringer system. A couple other things that also make this ride perform so well, like fiberglass, is there's a gas tank in the floor, 52 gallons. This, right in this area I'm showing here, this actually acts like a keel, like in a sailboat. To show your weight centrally located, and it makes the ride, whether trolling or on plane, very, very stable. Okay, this floor is a rubberized material, and it has a good contact. It's not smooth, so you have a really good where it's not your foot's not slipping. It's a non-slippery material. The 6-foot canvas. Let's talk about that. This has a door, zipped up. We have a back curtain and the side curtains. See these semicircle windows? I love this feature of this boat. You can unzip these to get air if you're in the summertime, for ventilation. Also, it's great when you're going to dock the boat and you can stick your fenders through there and utilize one of these accessories, the cleats. It's in the Bert's custom tackle system. Okay, we fish from March until December, and we utilize a Mr. Body heater system. We only need one of the burners. See, it's a 2-burner to keep this cabin around 60 degrees. Very comfortable ride. And with that, let's talk a little bit about the seats. These are standard seats, and these are the upgrade, the deluxe captain's chairs. They will absorb a lot of energy, when you're riding. Very comfortable. That a standard seat won't. And it also reclines. Headrest is adjustable, and you can swivel them around and watch your rods in the back. So I really like the seats in this boat, these captain seats. And also you've got these seats back here to put them in place if you wanted to add a 5th or 6th person on each side. Let's talk about these cutouts on either side of the boat. Okay, these allow you to come back and work on a downrigger, on your corner rigger, also to net fish. And this is only about 15 inches, so you really have really good access to the back of your boat. And also another thing I like is you don't have weight swinging into the motors, so you have plenty of distance from here to there. In addition, this boat has 31 inches of depth all the way around. Okay, and I'm going to put the camera down here and show you So I'm working on my side rigger. Notice how high the boat comes up to my side. When you're bending over, this is very secure. It keeps you in the boat. Next I'd like to talk about is the storage area. If you look down here on the floor, there's this big storage area underneath here, and it goes down quite a ways. It actually goes about this far, another foot and a half. And I can put all my Ontario gear in here when I go to Lake Ontario. And it's wonderful access to make program changes to all that stuff in there. You also have, above this, is this small shelf. There's my X4 probe and other things I keep in there. And look at the storage here. I just took, this has additional storage for lures, which I really like. If you look over to the side, there's a shelf system with 3 rod holders on each side of the boat. So you have plenty of storage there. And let's go over to here. This is the right side, and this door opens up. I got a flashlight here to show you. There's the starting battery, and we got a switch here that shuts everything off. So that's where the starting battery is. On the other side, there's our Simrad pump for our autopilot. And the reason we put it back here is it's very, very quiet. You don't hear the pump driving the boat if it's mounted up in the front. So we choose to put it back here where it's very quiet and out of the way. I'll close that. So there's the storage areas. Oh, I got one more up here, the glove box. We got a huge glove box. And up here, between the console, is your live well. Open that up, and this thing is 40 inches across. It goes way over here and over there. And this will hold some pretty big salmon from Lake Ontario. Okay. The next thing I'd like to talk about is electronics on the boat. We put the VHF over here on this side, out of the way. There's the mic. And if we look through, there's your antenna, kept on the same side of the boat. And over here I've got the Lowrance HDS5 on a ram mount. The steering wheel is a swivel. It actually pivots up and down. And there's an AM/FM radio there. There's our Simrad 2403 autopilot. And the Fishhawk X4 depth probe system. And right here on the gauges, we have a troll control RPM gauge. This is a replacement one. This allows us to plus minus our RPMs to adjust, fine tune our speed and our trolling. It also gives us all the information off the engine computer. And we also added a little compass. There was a spare place there. And of course you have your gas tank and your voltage and your miles per hour speedometer. And it was just really important for me to have everything within eye reach here, you know, where I mounted stuff, so that the driver, you know, has good command of everything that's in front of him with the placement of the electronics. The Starcraft Fishmaster comes with Bert's custom tackle track systems. This is a 48 inches, 4 feet. And there's another one up front there that's 2 feet. We added a third one in the middle, a 17, 18 inch middle one, so we could accommodate the net holder and the extra rod holders for storage. This system is fantastic for moving stuff around. I'd like to show you a photo. This was taken 6 months ago. We were out in Lake Ontario, and I just wanted to show you how stable this boat is in the water. Look how level it is, and what we have is a photo here of us running 4 rods on 4 downriggers and a couple dipsy divers. There's 2 of us in the boat, and out in Lake Ontario you can run 3 rods a person. So very stable platform. So, in closing, I'd just like to say the Fishmaster 196 with its 31-inch depth and is one of the best big water boats available for under 20 feet. And it rides like a 22, 24 foot boat. Thank you very much.